Hi, everyone. Welcome to Speak and Listen English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. So glad you're here today.
So, Jack, I have to tell you something. Yesterday was really fun. I went to the park, I walked around for an hour, I ate ice cream, and I saw a dog that looked exactly like my neighbor's cat.
A dog that looked like a cat? That's a new one.
I know, it was so strange. But wait, Emma, did you notice what I just did?
Friends, did you catch that? Jack just talked about yesterday. He used past tense naturally without even thinking about it.
I did. I did. Went, walked, ate, saw. Those all just came out.
And that's exactly what today's episode is about. How to talk about the past in English. Things that already happened. Yesterday, last week, 5 minutes ago.
This is such an important topic because, honestly, half of our conversations are about what already happened, right?
At least half. And this is where a lot of learners get stuck. There are 3 different ways English talks about the past. It can feel confusing at first.
But no grammar stress today, right?
No grammar stress at all. We're going to keep it simple, keep it real, and by the end, you'll feel confident talking about your whole yesterday in English.
I love that. And friends, if you enjoy learning with us, tap that subscribe button. It really helps us grow.
All right, let's travel to the past. Let's start with the simplest past tense words in English. 2 tiny words that you'll use every single day.
Tell me, I'm ready.
Was and were. They come from is and are. Today, I am happy. Yesterday, I was happy.
So, am and is turn into was for the past.
What about are?
Are turns into were. Today, we are here. Yesterday, we were at home.
Okay, so I use was for me for one person.
Yes, was goes with I, he, she, and it. Were goes with you, we, and they. That's the only rule you need.
So I was tired, she was happy, the weather was cold. All was.
Perfect. And you were late, we were hungry, they were at the cinema. All were.
Got it. Was for one, were for you and groups. That's simpler than I thought.
These 2 words are perfect for talking about states and locations, how you felt, where you were, what something was like.
Can I try? Yesterday morning, I was really sleepy. My coffee was cold because I forgot about it for 20 minutes. That sounds very real, Jack. It is real, that's my every morning. And my apartment was a mess because I didn't clean over the weekend.
See, friends, Jack just described his morning using was 3 times. It's so natural. What about you, Emma? Where were you yesterday evening?
I was at my friend's house. We were in the garden because the weather was so nice. The sky was clear and the air was warm.
That sounds lovely. And notice, friends, Emma used was and were to paint a picture. Location, weather, feeling, all from 2 small words.
Good point, Jack. Now, the negative. How do we say something was not true?
That's a great question. I want to know this one.
Just add not. Was not becomes wasn't. Were not becomes weren't. The coffee wasn't hot. We weren't ready.
Wasn't, weren't. I like those. Short and clean.
The movie wasn't boring. The seats weren't comfortable.
And friends, notice how natural that sounds. Jack didn't say the seats was not comfortable. He said weren't. Quick, smooth, everyday English.
Now, what about questions? How do I ask someone about their past?
Just flip the order. Put was or were at the front. Was she happy? Were they at the party? Was the food good?
Were you at home last night? Was it fun? You just swap them around.
Exactly. Simple flip. No extra words needed. Was he late? Were the children excited? Easy.
That's the key. Flip for questions, add not for negatives. Simple.
So, friends, take a moment. Think about yesterday. Where were you? How was your day? Try to answer in your head right now. Even something simple like, I was at home. It was a quiet day.
Now let's talk about actions, things you do, walk, talk, cook, play. How do we put those in the past?
This is the part where things get interesting, right?
For most verbs in English, it's actually very simple. You just add ed to the end.
That's it? Just ed?
That's it. Walk becomes walked. Talk becomes talked. Cook becomes cooked. Play becomes played.
So I walked to the store. She talked to her friend. We cooked dinner.
Beautiful. All correct. The ED is like a little stamp that says, this already happened.
A stamp on the action. I like that image. Stamp it with ED, and suddenly it's yesterday.
Let me paint a picture. Last night, I cooked pasta for dinner. I chopped the vegetables, I boiled the water, I stirred the sauce. Then I washed the dishes and cleaned the kitchen.
Cooked, chopped, boiled, stirred, washed, cleaned. That's 6 ED verbs in one little story, and it sounds completely natural.
It does. That's real English. Now, there's one small thing to notice about ED.
A small thing? Like a hidden secret?
More like a sound secret. The ED ending has 3 different sounds. Sometimes it sounds like t, walked, cooked, watched.
Walked, cooked. I can hear it. A sharp, quick t at the end.
Sometimes it sounds like d, played, cleaned, called.
Played, cleaned. Softer, like a gentle d.
And sometimes it sounds like id, wanted, started, needed.
Wanted, started. Oh, that one adds a whole extra little beat.
Don't stress about the rules for which sound. The more you listen and repeat, the more your mouth will just choose the right one naturally.
Feel it. Don't memorize it.
That's the approach, right?
Exactly, friends. The ED ending is your best friend. It works for hundreds and hundreds of verbs. Trust it.
I trusted it last weekend. I walked to the cafe, I ordered a coffee, I waited in line, I listened to music, and I enjoyed the sunshine. All ED.
You sound like a past tense expert already. The ED stamp is powerful. I might stamp everything now.
And friends, here's something useful. Time words help you listener know you're talking about the past. Words like yesterday, last week, last night, this morning, 2 days ago.
Oh, that's a great point. Those little time markers are like road signs. Last night, I watched a movie. The last night tells you right away where in the past. Exactly.
I played tennis yesterday. We cleaned the house last weekend. The time word sets the scene and the ED confirms it.
Road signs for time travel. I love it.
Now, here's the part that surprises everyone. Some verbs don't follow the ED rule. They change completely. We call them irregular verbs.
Oh no, so there are exceptions. I knew it was going too smoothly.
Don't worry. The good news is there aren't that many common ones, and they show up so often that you'll learn them quickly just by hearing them.
Okay, I'm listening. Hit me with the first one.
Go. We don't say goed.
Goed, that sounds a little funny, doesn't it?
It does. Instead, go becomes went. Yesterday, I went to work. Last summer, we went to the beach.
Went. So different from go. It's like a completely new word.
It is. Here's another big one. Eat becomes ate, not eated.
Ate. A-T-E. So last night I ate pizza with my friends.
Perfect. And see becomes saw. I saw a beautiful sunset yesterday.
Saw. S-A-W. Okay, these are just completely different words. There's no pattern here.
Not really. Each one is unique, but here are the most common ones you need. Have becomes had.
Had. We had a great time at the party.
Take becomes took. She took the bus to work.
Took. I took many photos on my holiday.
Buy becomes bought. He bought a new jacket last weekend.
Bought. That's a tricky one. B-O-U-G-H-T. English spelling is wild sometimes.
It really is. And come becomes came. My parents came to visit last month.
Okay, I'm building a little collection here.
Good. One more really fun one. Read. Today, I read a book. R-E-A-D sounds like read. Yesterday, I read a book. Same spelling, but the sound changes.
That's the sneakiest verb in English. It really is. Friends, don't let it scare you. You'll get used to it.
Can I try putting a few together? Let me tell a mini story.
Go ahead, I want to hear this.
Last Saturday, I went to the city with my friend. We walked around, and I saw a nice bookshop. I went inside and bought a novel. Then we were hungry, so we went to a small cafe. I ate a big sandwich, and I drank lemonade.
Wait, drink becomes drink? You just used that one naturally. Did you notice?
I didn't even think about it. It just came out. Drank.
See, friends, Jack just mixed all three types together. Was and were for states, regular ed verbs, irregular verbs like went, saw, bought, ate, and drank, all in one natural story.
Honestly, when you put them in a real story, they don't feel so scary.
They really don't. The story carries you. Now, let's go a little deeper.
Okay, friends, we've learned 3 types: was and were, regular ed verbs, irregular verbs. Now let's talk about how to ask questions and say no about the past.
Because real conversations aren't just statements. We ask things, we correct things.
Exactly. And here's where English does something interesting. For questions and negatives with action verbs, we use a helper word, did.
Did? Like a little assistant?
Yes, did carries the past tense for you, so the main verb goes back to its base form. Did you walk, not did you walked.
Oh, so the did already says past, so the verb doesn't need to say it again.
That's the important part. The past meaning lives in did. The main verb relaxes. Did you eat breakfast, not did you ate breakfast.
Did you eat? Even though ate is the past form, I don't use it here. I use eat because did already does the job.
Exactly right. Let me give you more examples, friends. Did she go to work? Did they watch the movie? Did he buy the tickets?
Go, watch, buy. All base forms because did is working hard in the background.
Now, the same thing happens with negatives. We use didn't plus the base form.
So, I didn't go to the gym, not I didn't went.
Right. She didn't eat lunch. We didn't see the fireworks. They didn't come to the party. The verb is always the simple base form after didn't.
That makes sense. Didn't carries the past. The verb just shows up in its pajamas.
In its pajamas, that's a great image. The verb is relaxed because didn't is doing all the work.
But wait, what about was and were? Those don't use did, right?
Good catch. No, was and were handle their own questions in negatives. Was she tired? Just flip. Were they at home? Just flip. She wasn't tired. They weren't at home.
So, was and were are independent. They do it themselves. But action verbs need the did helper.
That's a great way to remember it. Now, let's put everything together in a real conversation. Friends, listen carefully for all 3 types.
I love this part. Let's go.
Hey, Emma, what did you do last weekend?
Oh, it was really nice. On Saturday, I woke up late, around 10. I made coffee and watched a cooking show for an hour.
A cooking show. Did you actually cook anything after?
I tried. I wanted to make an omelet. I cracked the eggs, I chopped some vegetables, and I heated the pan.
That sounds good so far.
It was good until I forgot about it. I went to check my phone, and when I came back, the kitchen was full of smoke.
Oh no. Was the omelet okay?
It wasn't an omelet anymore. It was a dark brown circle of sadness. I threw it away and ordered a pizza instead.
Did you at least enjoy the pizza?
I did. The pizza was amazing. I ate the whole thing. Then, in the afternoon, I walked to the park and sat on a bench. I read my book and drank an iced tea. It was very peaceful.
What a great story, friends. Did you hear all 3 types? Was and were, it was nice, the kitchen was full of smoke. Regular ed verbs, watched, cracked, chopped, heated, walked. And special verbs, woke, made, went, came, threw, ate, sat, read, drank.
All mixed together like real life.
That's how people actually talk.
Now it's my turn. Let me tell you about last Tuesday, Jack.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Last Tuesday was a really special day. I met an old friend from university. We hadn't seen each other in years.
Oh, wow. Where did you meet?
We went to a small Italian restaurant near the river. We arrived early and ordered pasta and salad. The food was delicious.
Regular ed there. Ordered, arrived, and irregular, went.
Good ear, Jack. We talked for almost 3 hours. She told me about her new job in London. I showed her photos from my holiday. We laughed so much that the people at the next table looked at us.
That sounds wonderful. Talked, showed, laughed, looked, all ED, and told is irregular, right?
That's right. Tell becomes told. Good catch, Jack. When we finally left the restaurant, it was dark outside. We walked along the river and she said, "We should do this more often."
Friends, did you notice how Emma just told a beautiful story? She mixed all 3 types without even trying. That's the goal. When you practice enough, the past tense flows naturally.
Exactly. It becomes part of you. Here's a quick rule to remember, friends. States and descriptions use was or were. Regular actions add ed. Special verbs learn their unique past form. And for questions and negatives with action verbs, use did plus the base form.
4 rules, 3 types, 1 language. I like that. Let's look at 5 mistakes that almost every learner makes with past tense, including me, many times. Friends, don't feel bad if you've made these.
Mistake number 1, using the past form after did or didn't.
Show me the wrong one.
Wrong. I didn't went to the store. Or did you ate breakfast?
Ouch. I've definitely said didn't went before. Probably last month.
The natural way, I didn't go to the store. Did you eat breakfast? Remember, did and didn't already carry the past. The main verb stays in its base form.
Let did do the heavy lifting. The verb just relaxes.
Mistake number 2, saying I was go instead of I went.
I was go to the park. I hear this one a lot, actually.
Was is for states and descriptions, not for actions. The correct way is I went to the park. For actions, use the past form of the verb directly.
So was plus a verb doesn't work. No, I was eat or I was walk.
No, just I ate and I walked. Keep the action verb in its own past form.
Mistake number 3, forgetting irregular forms and adding ed to everything, like I goed to school or I eated dinner.
Exactly. Those feel logical, but English has about 60 common irregular verbs that you'll need to learn by hearing them again and again.
Goed and eated sound kind of cute though, like a child learning to talk.
They do, and children make these exact mistakes too. Then they hear the correct form enough times and it clicks.
So the fix is just listen a lot and practice.
That's the best fix. Went, ate, saw, had, took, bought, came. The more you hear them, the more natural they'll feel.
Mistake number 4, using was with you instead of were.
You was tired. I think I've heard this one.
The natural way, you were tired. Were always goes with you, even for one person. Were you at home? You were amazing.
You were. Always were with you. Got it.
That one just needs a little habit building.
And mistake number 5, forgetting to change do to did in past questions.
Like, do you go to the party last night?
Right, since it's about last night, the past, we need did. Did you go to the party last night? Change do to did and keep the verb in base form.
Did you go, not do you go. The did is the time traveler. It takes the whole sentence into the past.
Let's do a quick drill, friends. Listen and choose, correct or wrong.
I love these. Let's go.
She didn't came to school.
Wrong. It should be she didn't come to school. Base form after didn't.
We were very happy yesterday.
Correct. Were with we, past state.
Perfect. Did you bought a new phone?
Wrong. Did you buy a new phone? Base form after did.
Excellent. Friends, don't worry if you've made these mistakes before. Every mistake is a step forward. That's how we learn.
Let's wrap up with one final story, friends. Listen for all 3 types of past tense working together.
This is where it all comes alive. I'll tell you about my best friend's birthday last month.
Go ahead.
Last month was my friend Anna's birthday. I wanted to do something special, so I went to the store and bought ingredients for a cake. I came home and I started baking.
That's sweet. Did everything go well at first?
Yes, I mixed the eggs and flour and I heated the oven. The kitchen smelled amazing. But then I accidentally dropped the bowl. Batter was everywhere. The floor, the counter, my shirt.
Oh no, what did you do?
I cleaned everything up, went back to the store, and bought more ingredients. The second try was better. The cake wasn't perfect, but it was made with love.
Was Anna happy?
She was so happy. She said it was the best birthday cake she ever had. We ate the whole thing, we talked, we laughed, we took photos. It was a wonderful evening.
Friends, that was beautiful. Emma used all three types naturally. Was for states, it was her birthday, the cake wasn't perfect. Regular ED verbs, wanted, started, mixed, heated, dropped, cleaned. Irregular verbs, went, ate, saw, bought, and questions and negatives with action verbs, did or didn't, plus the base form.
All together, flowing naturally. That's real English.
You know what I find beautiful about past tense, Emma?
Tell me.
When you learn past tense, you don't just learn grammar. You learn how to share your life, your memories, your stories, your experiences. Without past tense, you can only talk about right now.
That's so true. Past tense is how we connect with other people. I had a great day. We went somewhere special. Something funny happened to me. Every story starts in the past.
So past tense isn't just rules, it's the language of memories.
The language of memories. Ah, I love that, Jack. That's exactly what it is.
So here's the summary, friends. Quick rule to keep in your pocket. States and descriptions use was or were. I was, she was, you were, they were.
Regular action verbs add ed. Walked, cooked, played, listened.
Special verbs learn their unique forms. Go became went, eat became ate, see became saw, buy became bought.
And for questions and negatives with action verbs, use did or didn't plus the base form.
That's it. 4 rules, and with practice, they'll become as natural as breathing.
Let's say them one more time slowly for everyone listening.
Sure. States and feelings, was or were. Actions with ed, walked, cooked, played. Irregular actions, went, ate, saw, bought. Questions and negatives, did plus the base form.
4 rules, 3 types, 1 you. Ready to talk about yesterday.
Now, friends, here's something for you to try. Tell us about your yesterday.
I'll give you a sentence starter. Yesterday, I... And then you just keep going.
For example, yesterday, I woke up early. I walked to the cafe. The weather was beautiful. I ate breakfast and read a book. It was a perfect morning.
See? 5 short sentences and you just told a whole story. Even one sentence is great practice. I watched a movie. I was happy. I went to the park. Start small.
Write your sentences in the comments. We read every single one and we love seeing you practice your English.
We really do. Every comment makes us smile.
And friends, if this episode helped you understand past tense, please subscribe and share it with someone who's learning English.
Every share helps another learner somewhere in the world. One click, one big difference.
Today, we traveled to the past together. We learned about was and were, we stamped actions with ed, and we met those wild irregular verbs.
And I think we all came back a little stronger, right, Emma?
A little stronger and a lot more confident.
The past is a beautiful place to visit, especially when you have the words to describe it.
Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep enjoying English.
See you next time, friends. Take care.
Bye-bye.